Welcome. My name is Rachel. I am a professional artist and I have a master's in library and information science. This video is for undergraduate students in the School of the Arts. For most arts programs, you will need to do research on artistic influences. This is great practice for creating an artist statement later on to show your work, and the process can often inspire new ideas and artistic endeavors. You never know what is going to spark a new and exciting path. This video will focus on the JSTOR database, looking at what this database has to offer and how to get started. Please know the world of information is vast and can be confusing and frustrating, so having to double back and try new searches or change keywords is a totally normal and natural part of this process. Think of it like a detective mystery. Some clues will lead to massive breakthroughs and others to dead ends. This is all part of the process. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I'm happy to set up a one-on-one research consultation with you, and we can adventure through this world together. Let's get started. What is JSTOR Database? Think of databases in general as warehouses filled with information and resources for you. You use databases all the time, possibly without even realizing it. Every time you use Netflix, you're using their database filled with TV shows and movies. Databases literally just mean a set of data or information, records, music, movies, books, or articles that has been put together to be easily accessed and used. JSTOR is filled with scholarly materials that can help you in your academic endeavors. Now, if you're looking for brand new things that have just come out, JSTOR is not the right place. JSTOR archives are usually between 2 to 5 years old, but it is very comforting to know most of it is considered scholarly. It is a nice place to start when you're doing research, as it is a trusted and highly used source. JSTOR is owned by Harbor's nonprofit, and it has a lot of really high quality images, which is personally one of my favorite things to do, is to find lovely high quality images and also proper citations. For this overview, I will be using content about the American painter Georgia O'Keeffe as an example. What kind of content does JSTOR have? So, most of it are journals, peer-reviewed publications, primary sources such as images, and all of it is considered, or most of it is considered, scholarly content. It has over 12 million journal articles, books, images, and primary sources across 75 different disciplines, 2,800 scholarly journals, and over 12 million journal articles, 100,000 books, and millions of images. On the left, you can see a photography article. This is a picture of Georgia O'Keeffe taken by her husband, who is also a famous American painter. So what kind of topics and subjects does JSTOR cover? So like we said, 75 different disciplines. I personally love to use it for art and the humanities, but it also covers things like biological science, botany, business, music, economics. It's got a lot of different things, and it's just a great place to start with researchers when you're looking for a trusted platform. Also, it just has great visuals for your work. This is another image of Georgia O'Keeffe taken by Alfred Stieglitz. So how do you get here? You have access to JSTOR through your SJSU account. So the best and most memorable way to get there is to start at the SJSU library homepage. Click on the databases, click on the J, and then click on JSTOR Journals and Books. At some point, it will ask you to sign in to your SJSU account, and you'll know you're logged in because at the top it will say access provided by SJSU. To get started from here, it's easy. You're going to click on the search box, type in some keywords, and away we go. So once you've logged in, what are other things that you can do to use this? How are other ways that you can use this? There are many free access articles and images and books. They also have a lot of open access journals and ebooks. And then even after you graduate, you can surf through a lot of JSTOR content on your home computer, and with a library card, you can walk into any public library and you can access a lot of JSTOR content through your public library. So look for my basics instruction video on how to do some basic searches. Like I said, I'm going to start with Georgia O'Keeffe as an example of her influences and along with her ties to the famous American photographer Alfred Stieglitz. I would suggest you start with a research question and get going. So what does a really simple keyword search look like? Here on the left, you can see, since I started with a couple images that I feel like could be similar to my own style, I wanted to use Georgia O'Keeffe as one of my artistic influences. I typed in her name using the image tab and searched within the results for the word flowers, since I personally paint a lot of flowers. Now I can click on the items and find all the details I need, along with the ability to download a high-resolution image, know how to properly cite it. Please note the citation generators are rarely 100% and you'll need to double check them, but it's a great place to start. You can also learn other elements about it that might really help you in your research, such as what medium it was painted with, what year it was created in, and where is it today. You can also find scholarly articles. Now you have some images and you've related it to your own work, and you need to talk about how this artist's work is an influence in your own. Now you also need to look at the content of their life. So for instance, we're going to look at O'Keeffe's life. You're going to look at criticisms of her work and evaluations of her work and its meaning. JSTOR has many scholarly articles you can read through on the database, download it to your computer, use a citation generator, and scan the left-hand side to really look for further information that might be useful. Sometimes, like the image on the right, there are articles about a specific work, such as this one on a white flower, and it might provide some depth and quality to your research. You can learn about how some authors interpret her personal life and context into their own art. You can talk about contextualization and her racial inheritance, and talks about what it means to be an American. You might look at other narratives and keyword searches and look at what her influences are. One of the fun and challenging elements of the art world and art research is its subjectivity in interpretation and context. Finally, I just want to mention that art research is super fun and a little unique in that subjectivity is assumed. Interpretations can be wide and varied and still be relevant. There are no absolutes wrong or right, as long as it can be backed up with reasoning and context. So sometimes you might find a criticism of the same work of art with opposing or conflicting ideas, and in art, that's expected. Art in many ways is like the field of information science itself. It reaches and touches all fields of study and can be viewed through many lenses for many purposes. Sometimes art is more about information discovery without the intentionality to prove or disprove a hypothesis. Other times, it is to break down information into learnable, accessible pieces. It can be exciting and ambiguous, and you get to choose how you want to apply these resources in JSTOR to your work. And as a last reminder, if you forget how to get here or you're confused, feel free to just come back to the SJSU King Library homepage or reach out to me with any further questions. Have fun and happy researching.